What's up everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So last week I posted a video on 10-minute meals for fat loss. You guys said you really enjoyed all the meal ideas. You said that it had come at the perfect time of year. Like me, you were probably starting your cut, trying to lose some weight, get in really good shape for the summer. So thank you for anyone who tuned into that video. A couple of you said in the comment section below you'd like to see some breakfast ideas, but of like a similar theme. So perfect for people that are cutting. So that's exactly what I thought I would do today. I've got it all set up over here. I'm not going to list all the meals off right now, but we've got a couple egg-based ones over there. We've got some oats ones over here. So it's all ready to go. I will just say there's 5 individual recipes and they all use only 5 ingredients. So they're going to be super quick, super simple to make, but they're going to be delicious. And they're going to be perfect for people that are trying to get in really good shape for the summer. First up, we're going to do a recipe which I have been eating pretty much every day since I started my cut. And it's pretty simple, but I'm just going to show you how I make it. It's going to be a scrambled eggs with avocado on a toasted muffin. Just 2 eggs in there. I'm going to season that with a little bit of salt and pepper now. I'm just going to try and beat those eggs. Got one of these toasted muffins over here, so I just need to slice that in half. Just pop that in the toaster, and we're not going to start toasting that yet. I'm just going to get this avocado. Right, so I just went to slice up that avocado, and Co-op says they're ripe and ready, but it wasn't ripe and ready, so I had to run to the shop. I've got myself another avocado. So, as I was saying, just kind of slice it down the middle, like so, split it open, and then what I do is I kind of slice the avocado like that across, and then a few times lengthways. You can kind of squeeze all the avocado out like that, and then I'm just going to mash all that avocado up. So the avocado's done. I'm going to put on the toast, and we've got our frying pan here. Turn the heat up. So we've just got a knob of butter. Wait for that to melt a little bit. Pour our eggs in. Now, I'm no expert, but I think pretty much the secret with scrambled eggs is have it on like a kind of medium to low heat, and then literally you just have to keep stirring. Keep doing like this. If it looks like it's sticking too much, just turn the heat down. And then it's important not to overcook them, otherwise they're gonna get really dry. So that's about right. They're pretty much all cooked through, but they're still nice and kind of moist and fluffy. And then remove it from the heat. A few chili flakes. And just a couple basil leaves to make it nice and pretty. It's option 1, so just scrambled eggs, avocado on toast, topped with some chili flakes and basil leaves. Up next, we're doing a overnight oats recipe. So, got my jar here. I'm going to add 75 grams of oats. Next up, a scoop of my protein chocolate smooth impact whey. You can use different flavored proteins if you wish. So in the choc chips go, I've used dark chocolate chips, 25 grams of dark chocolate chips. And then we've got just like a tablespoon of almond butter. I think I'm just gonna mix it up now. And then finally, we're going to add our milk. Give it another little mix up. Okay, and then you just need to cover that. And you put it in the fridge overnight. It'll be ready in the morning. That's your overnight oats, ready to go. A nice serving of protein in there too. So, overnight oats are just awesome in general. Right, so up next we've got another egg-based recipe. It's basically an omelette. I'm going to be using some chicken sausages. You've probably seen me use them before in a YouTube video or Instagram recipe. They're Heck, the brand is Heck chicken sausages. They're quite low in fat, high in protein. There's about 20 grams of protein per 2 sausages. First off, we need to crack a couple eggs into a bowl. 3 eggs. Next up, get your frying pan over here. So to keep the fat quite low, we're going to use this olive oil cooking spray, 1 calorie per spray. Get a few sprays on that. We'll be getting enough kind of oil from the chicken sausages, so it's not going to be dry or anything like that. So just add your chicken sausages. Okay, so they've been frying away for a few minutes. Next up, we're going to add some onion. give that a stir. And then once the onions have kind of started to brown off and wilt down a little bit, we're gonna add a handful of spinach. Now we just wanna fry this until it kind of wilts down. Okay, so once you're happy with all that, I'm happy with that, we're gonna transfer it to a plate. Just get these couple of loose bits out. A few more sprays. Get your eggs ready, give them a little stir. And add that to the pan, and you need to try and keep the egg kind of down one end, and then you can get your spatula and kind of push it over like that. Kind of run around the edges to make sure it's not sticking. It's still loose underneath, which is really good. Then we're going to add back in our cooked sausages and spinach, as well as chopped chilies. And now I'm going to attempt to turn this over with one hand. Ooh. There you go. So that's looking pretty good to me. And ready to plate up. There you go. So that's a chicken sausage, spinach, onion, and red chilli omelette. So Bluey, what's your favourite breakfast? Doggy biscuits? Bonies? Oh, she likes bonies. Up next we've got a very easy and simple porridge recipe. Now you probably all know how to make porridge. Porridge is oatmeal, by the way, for you weird Americans. But yeah, I just thought I'd show you how I make my porridge, what I like to put in my porridge to keep it nice and healthy, but tasting delicious. I'm just gonna use about 60 grams of oats. Oh, let me just say about these oats. So these oats are my protein, 100% rolled oats, and I know I would probably be biased as I work with my protein, but I have to say, and other people will agree, these oats are just really, I don't know, they just feel really wholesome, and when you cook them and when you mix them with milk, they just have a really lovely, chewy kind of texture. Something you can really get your teeth into. So these oats are very good. I definitely recommend them. 60 grams of oats in there. We've got some milk there. I think that's about 100 ml of almond milk. And then I also like to put a little splash of water into. Okay, now I think similar to the scrambled eggs, the trick is to not have the heat too high. So got the heat on a kind of medium to low heat. Right, so you see the oats start to kind of bubble away and they'll become thicker. You just need to keep stirring until the kind of milk evaporates, soaks into the oats. As you can see what I've said about these oats, they kind of, most oats that you buy in shops, they're about half the size and they just kind of disintegrate into nothing when you cook them. But these oats just seem really wholesome. That's the only word I can really think to describe them. Wholesome. So keep stirring, and then I'm pretty happy with that consistency. So to the oats I'm going to add a tablespoon of peanut butter. If you leave that to sit for a little bit, it will melt into the oats, and then you can kind of stir it in and it goes really nice and creamy. And then next I'm going to add some blueberries. Finally, a little squirt of maple syrup. So I'm going to estimate about half a tablespoon, sorry. And then that is ready, and that is delicious. So the last recipe for today is going to be a delicious high protein Greek yogurt recipe. It is one of those recipes that can kind of double up as a dessert as well. So yeah, good all round. So the Greek yogurt I like to use is this Faye. That's how, I think that's how you pronounce it, because it's Greek. It says, yeah, it says Faye on the back. Total 5%. You can go for 0% fat too. I just find the 5% fat is a little bit more creamy. 200 grams of that. And then to that we're going to mix in a scoop of vanilla whey protein. So I've mixed that whey protein in. Just going to add a little bit of sweetness to it and makes it nice and creamy, and obviously adds a nice amount of protein. And then to that, just some blueberries. Got a chopped up banana here too. Get some nice lovely fruit in. Then I'm just going to add a little bit of honey. There you go. And that is some high protein Greek yogurt. Right guys, so there you have it. There are 5 healthy, 5 ingredients breakfast recipes. So first up, we had the scrambled eggs on avocado toast, and then we had the overnight oats recipe, which is over there. That's not quite ready yet. That'll be ready tomorrow in the morning. And then we had our chicken sausage, spinach, onion, and red chili omelettes. And then we had our porridge with peanut butter and blueberries and some maple syrup. And then over here we had our high protein Greek yogurt with fruit. So, hope you've enjoyed this video. Try these out. As always, comment below. Let me know which one you would have first. As always, have a good week. Thank you for watching very much. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And have a good week. And I need to find someone to share all this food with. Is it Royal Canine or is it Royal Canine? She doesn't have a very varied breakfast, do you?